And we are going. What's going on with everybody? It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the pink, or not in the pink dungeon. Like, nigga got pinky on the shirt. Nigga threw me off, man. I'm in the green dungeon today, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga seen all that booty on pinky, boy. I got lost, man. We in the green dungeon today, and I got somebody on the other line, man. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, man. Who we got here today?
You know what I'm saying? Big Lordy, man. AnkhleJohn, man. You dig? I'm a veteran on this show, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm already, you hear me? I'm really here, man. Live from Washington, D.C. as usual. Just like last time. We still in the city. I'm still in D.C. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to get this gas off. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. You feel me? We just here with my nigga Eric the God. Y'all already know that.
Hey, I appreciate you swinging through again. Before we begin anything, we do gotta talk about the shirt, man. That shirt is that's a classic right there, man. What you got on the shirt right now, man?
Yeah, man, this right here, man. Yeah, you know about this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this, that good old classic pinky right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Big booty shit. Hey, listen. So look, I started making T-shirts probably around like last summer, like the end of last summer, right? And like my first designs was like straight like porno covers, OG ebony porno covers and shit like that. So I still wear them to this day. Those like the only shirts that I wear. I made endless of them. And I just wear them shits almost damn near every damn day, bro.
Are you still selling them?
Yeah, I am actually. I am. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm still making them. I'm still selling them. All of that, bro. Hell yeah. That shit is all in house. I can make whatever Ebony Jones you want. I can make. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even gotta be just this one. It could be whatever cover you want. You feel me?
Hey, you know it's gonna be some horny ass niggas that's watching this that's gonna want some porn
Yeah.
T-shirts, bro.
Tell them
So
tap in, man.
where where they hit you up at on DMs on Instagram?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, yeah, for
Okay.
sure. They can hit me.
Hey, the freak bull's gonna be in your deals, boy. It's gonna be some real nut ass freak bulls in your deals for sure.
I
Hey,
got him, man.
nah, I'm gonna have to
Fact, man.
I'm gonna have to cop me one for sure. But hey, what has been 2020 last time we was on here, man? What's been going on since then, man? Anything that crazy been going on with you, man? How's life been?
Yeah, man. Was it? It was. Yeah, that was the pandemic. We was last time we talked.
Like
It was
like
during
like the kind of the start of the pandemic
like the
almost.
start of the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Sheesh, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, life, and you know how it go, man. Like how you know what I mean? You might feel the same way I do, bro. We went through the pandemic, still in it. You know what I'm saying? But man, that shit was kind of crazy, bro. That shit was kind of crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, it still is, but depending on where you at, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things is, let down now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some places you ain't really gotta wear a mask. I don't even like in the South. I don't even know if that was even a thing. If you had to wear a mask at all.
Nah.
But up north they was very strict with the mask mandates. Now you barely gotta wear one. You know what I mean? Like, man, it was a lot. You couldn't even get into like music venues and shit without having the vaccination card and all this other type of shit, man. So it was just it's been a long 2 years, bro. But even through it all, we was jugging and jiving, you know what I'm saying? Getting money, making music, still doing what we love to do, you know what I'm saying? Still traveling, you know what I'm saying? I caught COVID maybe once or twice, you know what I'm saying? I know I don't remember. I think it was twice, maybe once or twice, but I caught it. I caught it like later, like that, like on the last leg of it type shit, you know what I'm saying? But completely healthy. My family is healthy, you know what I'm saying? Nobody that I know in my family like passed away from it or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely, bro. Even since then, I think I had my son. I had my son. Well, my son was born in 2019, so I was a fresh father at that point, you know what I'm saying? Now he talking, walking, playing, saying, you know what I'm saying? Everything, man. The little boy, man, I wish he was here right now with me. He about to be on his way here, actually. But I wish he was here with me, you know what I'm saying? So he's wonderful, man. He's very intelligent. He's into like space and NASA and Buzz Lightyear and all of these. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's wonderful, man. I can't complain, man. I'm about to move into a new crib, you know what I'm saying, pretty soon. So, making good music. That's how it is, man. That's how we always been on advancing as a man. Fuck the rap shit. Like the rap shit is just that's what we do, bro. I've been doing that since I was a kid. Gonna be doing that until I'm well of an old man. But the reality is I just been advancing as a man, bro. That's it. You feel me?
Hey, well, first off, I want to say I'm glad the family doing good. your son looked just like you. Every time you post a picture, I'm like, it looked like you created him by yourself. You look exactly like you. It's like a spit image of you. So that's hilarious. Every time I see it, I'm like, man, he look just like him. But I'm glad the family doing good. I'm glad COVID ain't take too much out of you. COVID scared me because like I knew a nigga that caught COVID in like 2020, and he still don't got his smell or taste back. Now,
Oh shit!
I can't do that.
Damn!
I can't do that, man.
Oh fuck no, bro. That's crazy. Fuck no.
I
Fuck.
can't
That's
do that.
wicked. That's wicked. It's actually. I was just watching a video about that actually recently, like within like the last couple of days, man. Like they was talking specifically about that though, like people that caught COVID and haven't had they smell for months, but you talking about years. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
bro. I seen one girl. She was crying because she was like, not only can she not taste or smell nothing, when she eat, it tastes like garbage. So when she eat,
Ah,
she throw it back up, and she was saying
oh,
she got like an eating disorder now. Like she can't really eat,
oh,
so she got to go to the doctor, get medicine. I'm like, hey man, God
man.
bless them, man. That's crazy stuff right there. So I'm glad your bout wasn't that bad. I stayed
Yeah,
away
nah,
from it.
nah,
So
not
yeah.
at all, man. But that's a sad situation, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I can, because I definitely lost my taste and my smell, and that's all I had, though. Like I didn't have no other symptoms. I didn't have like any like sick
Yeah.
symptoms. I just lost my smell and my taste, and I said, this is weird. I literally can't taste or smell shit.
Mm.
The only one thing that I know that's going around that has that symptom is COVID. So I went to go test it, and that's exactly what it was. So I know how that shit was, and that shit wasn't cool, bro. Like not to be able to smell and taste. You know how the shit that takes away from on that. Like we take a lot of things for granted, man. Like the things we take for granted in life, man, is like pretty amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? But just those two, like losing a sense like that, man, it takes away from everything, bro.
Hey, like you were saying, just on some life stuff, I've been thinking about that a lot. The things we take for granted. Like,
Yeah.
I had to go to the hospital because I had an infection in my finger, and it was really bad. And like, if I hit my finger on a pillow, it'll just hurt like immensely.
Word.
And I was just like, bro, we take so much stuff for granted. I can't even use my right hand really because everything gonna touch my. And I was just like, bro, we take so much stuff for granted from smell, touch,
Yeah.
sight, hearing,
Yeah.
just people in our lives. You know what I'm saying? So that's I feel like that's something that I've been reflecting on a lot. Just being appreciative just of the small things. Not even just like, things that you think you should be appreciative of, but just the small
Yeah.
things in life, like smell and like taste. You wouldn't even think to be appreciative of that, but man, you
I'm telling you, bro.
bro.
Like it's crazy, bro. Like until one day you got it and you know what I'm saying, you forget about it and you go get that good meal, your favorite meal, and you can't even identify with it. You know what I'm saying? And this is like fuck. Like matter of fact, speaking of, I think I had COVID, bro, around Thanksgiving time.
Mm.
That's exactly what the fuck happened, bro. I had COVID during Thanksgiving. I swear to God, bro. Yes, bro. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's fucked up, bro.
Bro, it was like
You know what I mean?
it's like you was having a white Thanksgiving. You just eating white people food basically
Yeah,
the whole time.
right,
You don't got
right.
Hey, what is this cracker macaroni and cheese I'm eating? That shit got to suck.
You're right.
Man.
You're right. Yeah.
Dang. Well, shit, man. I'm glad you beat it, man. Like you said, we did that interview the start of the pandemic, and I was just looking through like your discography, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so much stuff you didn't even have out at that time. Like some of your best work today wasn't even out yet, in my opinion, at that time. Like from even the face of Jason, I don't even think that was out when we did that interview. And I don't even remember. I reviewed that. I love that album.
It was.
It was?
I think we did because we did. You did the one to face of Jason. That's the one that you did.
I did the review, but I don't think I did the interview after. I did the interview before that review, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying, since we did that interview. So
Yeah.
man, I guess we could just start off that, man. I just want to start off on some of the older albums, and we could work our way up to the Four Nights. You feel me? The Four Night Game. That's a crazy one, bro. And it's only what 8 songs. I mean,
Yeah.
But let's digress. I want to start back from the face of Jason. The face of Jason, I was like, man, this might be at the time his best tape, from the Candyman to
Yeah.
Right, Insomniac. You had some crazy stuff. Red Room vibes. I was like, this nigga tapped into a goddamn evil villain just zone right there. What
Yeah,
type
that's
of
what I'm
what?
saying, bro. Part I remember you, bro. I remember you doing like a review,
Mm-hmm.
and it was funny as hell, bro. But I could be wrong, but you did it. You did it around the face of Jason time, bro. Or either you heard it, either because I could be wrong, but I remember you just.
We can look it up. We can look it up real quick.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing.
we
Just
gonna
look it
look it
up.
up. Yeah, we could look it up,
Hold
man.
on, I got
I
you.
could have swore you. I could have swore it was like a couple of them Jones you did, like you took certain bars out of them, and you know what I mean. I'm like that. He really fucking with this shit hard.
Hold on. So the
I could
face
be
of
wrong.
the face of Jason review was May 4th, 2020.
All right, there we go. So you did it. So you did a review.
I
We
did a
didn't do an
review May
interview.
4th, 2020, and let me see when the interview was. Hold on, hold on.
That's not. I'm talking about. You right, bro. You right. You right. You right. It was a review.
And the interview was January 9th. So, nigga, that was
Right. You right.
that was before the pandemic. That's crazy.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did that before the pandemic. So,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
so yeah, we didn't get the. I seen a review, and I hollered at you about the review. That shit was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a hell of an album for me, bro. I love that album.
What type of zone was you in for that? Because like I said, I feel like this, and I feel like just in general, you do have like the dark, grimy songs. But I feel like this album and the Four Nights game, I feel like you turned into an evil villain on both of those projects. Like, what type of zone was you in when you made the face of Jason?
I don't really remember too much. My zone is probably standard like pretty much every other zone, but not as much as recently. Like during that time, that face of Jason time, because I had did Muhammadra either like a little bit before or a little bit right after the face of Jason. So I was like really like amped up. You know what I'm saying? Like I really felt like that was like my I'm back moment, you know what I'm saying? Because prior to that, like I did albums prior to that, you know what I mean? And I really wasn't feeling like I was getting like the credit I was deserved and shit like that. But that's so subjective. I even hate saying that shit, but it had put a battery in my back to where it was like I felt like the old me. How I used to record music, how I used to drop music, and even in Insomniac, I start the song off saying that niggas want the old Unk back. You know what I mean? So it was that pretty much, and then the primary producer for that album. It's multiple producers, but my man All Seven, he was the primary producer for that project. And again, he's one of the producers that I started off with, like on my first album, my first couple of projects. He's been like my primary producer. So he was on Face of Jason, and it just felt like the old my old shit. You know what I mean? Like I was just it felt like 2017, you know what I mean? Like that type of vibe. So I wanted to give that. I wanted to put the work ethic. I wanted to have the producers on there. I wanted to have the grimy element to it. I just wanted to feel like 2017, 18-ish again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's pretty much what that was. And it came about randomly. Jay's Friday the 13th is like probably my favorite like horror film type shit, you know what I'm saying? And I probably was watching it around that time, and yeah, I know I was actually for sure. I was watching it around that time, and just got inspired, man. You know what I'm saying? Just got inspired. It was like, fuck it, I might have just do a whole project based off my man right here. I fuck with Jason heavy. You know what I'm saying? Jason, I'm like real OG horror film type niggas. You know what I mean? The original killers, Jason, Michael Myers, and type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how that came about, man. It was just a good time for me. It was around my birthday time. You know, it was just a good time, bro. It was a good time. It was a good time.
Man, and like I said, you tap into such a different zone, and then probably about a month later, you put out one of my favorite freestyles of 2020. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but you posted this on Twitter. I got it right here. You went absolutely crazy on this freestyle right here.
Oh yeah.
Bro, what
Yeah,
you
See, hey, I ain't gonna front. That whole year was crazy. I forgot about that. That's another album that I dropped that year. So it was Face of Jason, it was Muhammadra, and it was the New Militia.
Yeah.
That was all in one year. And I don't even have a record for the new. That's probably like the only record, one of the only records that I don't have like a vinyl for. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I dropped that one a little bit, couple of you're right, yeah, for sure.
Bro, what you said, niggas say Niggas say the black women. We say the black women don't feel protected while the black man still feel targeted. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah, yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
man,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody want to be pro black till it's time to be pro black. Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah,
they ain't talking about it, bro. Hey, boy, nigga,
yeah.
you had me. I was in my Fred Hampton bag listening to that, man. That
Yeah,
was some
yeah, yeah,
hard shit right there, man.
yeah. That was inspired because like during the time protest was that for around I think was that like for like Freddie Gray
Nah,
or
that
maybe
was a George
that
Floyd
was
protest.
that was George Floyd protest. Pardon me. And I'm in D.C. and I was active. I was active in the riots, front line. You know what I'm saying? Tear gas every day, collecting footage. You know what I mean? I still got. I'm gonna put like a documentary or something together one day. You know what I mean? Like I was frontlining that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the police went right there with it. I was on live. You know what I'm saying? So that was a crucial time, man. Like a lot of people, and I know other people was too. Like I don't know how political or how other cities go, but I'm in a very like deep political city. I'm in Washington D.C. You know what I mean, the capital of this shit, right? And it's a lot of just like activism shit that go on here. You know what I mean? Even with a lot of motherfuckers like in the streets, but we still have a switch to where as though we could go stand on front lines for some shit that we believe in. You know what I'm saying? And I was there every single day, bro. Every day.
You
You
know
know
what's
what I mean?
you know what's interesting about you? I feel like although I would categorize you as like, yeah, he got like the grimy rap style or whatever. I feel like most people who would be grimy rappers, you don't really know a lot about them through their music because you just rapping about like killing niggas and doing stuff like this. Listening to your
Right.
music, you can learn a lot about you, like from beliefs you have to opinions you have on things, and you really like share way more than just I'll stab a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you're sharing way more than that from the whole black women don't feel protected and the black man still feel targeted. So
Right.
even in that you had the what you said, the Ian Connor bar about it. If I knew a nigga rape, man, nigga wouldn't be breathing tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I got a funny story about that too, right? And I appreciate you for that too, because I try to let that be known. That's very important. I'm glad that you pointed that out because that's super important to me. You know what I mean? Like that's what I feel like separates me from a lot of and other niggas. You know what I mean? Like it ain't even about like a rap style. Like I wanna put more like nah. It's just really who I am, bro. You know what I mean? Like you come around me on an everyday basis, the same. You're gonna get the same thing. I promise. Swear to God. But the Ancon shit, right? Because niggas be pointing this shit out, right? I got this hat. Where the hat go at? I don't even know where the fuck the hat go at. It's this sicko hat. I'm about to find it.
yeah,
So I was in New York one day, right? I had a show up New York, and this is sometime around last year, right? I'm not a fan of Ancon at all. You know what I mean? Like his fashion beliefs, like they cool. I respect them, but other than that, I don't get into like that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? That whole, young niggas is young niggas, and I don't really do that type of shit. You know what I mean? But I'm in New York one day, right? And me and my man, we got a performance in New York. So I'm like, yo, before the performance, I want to go get fly real quick. I want to go to Soho. I go buy me a good coat, this Stone Island green coat, damn near almost $2,000, bro. So I'm like, man, I need a hat to go with the coat. Because I ain't got no hat to go with it. And down in Soho, like, it ain't no, like, fitted shops and shit like that, you know what I mean, to go get a cool hat. It's a bunch of boutique clothes and shit. So we go to this one store where we find hats. They got, like, trucker hats and shit in there. And the nigga who I'm with, I respect my man. My man got a good fashion sense, too, you know what I'm saying? So he's seeing these hats over in the counter, and I went over there, and I like the hats. I'm so eager just to get a hat, bro. I got some money on me. I just want to spend some money, get a hat. I ain't give a fuck how much it costs, none of that shit, bro. Because I know what type of store I was in. It was one of them high boutique type stores where there ain't no cheap shit in there. Yeah. So, man, I bought a hat, man, for $200. I bought a hat. I like the hat. I didn't question the hat. I don't look up who the hat is made by. None of this shit. Oh, here it go right here. Hold on. Here it go. I ain't even really trying to, like, I'm feeling like I'm promoting it or nothing, but niggas see me wear this hat a lot.
yeah.
I fuck with this hat. You know what I'm saying? This shit look cool. But man, come to find out, it's Ian Corner hat.
No.
That's some funny shit though, you know what I'm saying? So niggas think I'm supporting Ian Connor now. I'm like, nah, that ain't that, man. Like, I literally spent $200 on this shit. I didn't know it was Ian Connor. Nigga, and I'm gonna wear this hat, nigga. You tripping.
Hey, but that's
unless somebody gonna give me $200 for it, then you can have it. Take it off me. But yeah, but that was just some side note shit.
no, that's hilarious. But no, that's something I respect about you because I feel like even though you're growing like in the sense of like popularity, you are not like afraid to like name drop niggas about like some fuck shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's really some despicable shit like with some Ian Connor shit, you're not afraid to be like, I'm not rocking with this in the song. Is that something that you think you'll dial back once you get bigger? Or is that always something that you think that will remain? You just think freely
No, I
on your
think
songs.
I think it's. Oh, you think I'll dial it back if I get bigger? Like stop doing that?
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to stop now. I'm trying to stop now. I feel like I haven't like really did it since during them times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do it no more. Why? Because I don't give a fuck no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a fuck to even. I had to like really, bro. I'm telling you, man. I've been growing as a man, bro. And having a child has just been like really opening my mindset to a lot of shit. And I'm 29. I'm only 29. But I always felt like an old head. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was 19, 10 years ago, I felt like I was 39. You know what I'm saying? I always just felt like that, bro. And I feel like me doing shit like that is on some young nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless how I feel about somebody, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't out there shouting my name out and shit like that, you know what I mean? Or saying how he feels. If I feels how I feel about him, if I ever get the opportunity to see him or express myself, and I should just do that, you know what I'm saying? Rather than, and then with this industry shit, man, it's like you want to be careful doing that shit, because I'm starting to learn that, like, blackballing and all that shit, like, niggas, you know what I mean? Like, niggas will really shadow ban you, get you up out of here, you know what I mean? And it might not even got to be them directly, but it could be somebody that's working close to them, you know what I'm saying, that I'm trying to work with. Or I didn't even know that they was working with each other, you know what I mean? And it could rub a bad taste around people. Like, I've rubbed a couple of people wrong already. You know what I mean? Like, big names type shit, like on some underground shit, you know what I'm saying? Some of my idols, for real. I done already rubbed them wrong somehow. Just by being a fan of this shit, right? And by giving my honest opinion, because I'm a fan. Like, some niggas, some producers, and some of y'all niggas top 5, I might feel like he overrated. And I might say that, you know what I'm saying? No, it don't mean that I feel like he trash or that he's not a legend or that he's not as good as he is, but he ain't in my top 5, you know what I mean? But when you put it out there like that and you're a notarized you're a person of notoriety, people start to look at it differently, you know what I'm saying? So they take my opinion a little bit more heavier than they take just the average fan opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it could get in the way, man. It could get in the way of trying to network and trying to collab and shit like that. People start to remember those things. Oh, Unc said this. Oh, he, you know what I mean? And I don't want motherfuckers thinking I'm like a liability and shit like that. But I really do be feeling these type of ways. And I'm not scared to stand on it at all, bro. I'm really a man at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, I look men in their eyes, you know what I'm saying? Firm handshakes, all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not nothing that I'm not willing to stand on, but it could get in the way of business for sure.
I think it's a double-edged sword because on one hand, I think people do like to see like rappers are still fans of the genre and of the culture, but then on the
Right.
other side, it is opinions that you might have that might not align to the rest of everybody else, and niggas be like, damn, like why you saying this? You got a platform, you shouldn't be downing niggas or whatever. So it's kind of like that double-edged sword where it's like, how do you balance? It's almost like it's like a Joe Budden type of shit where Joe Budden has these crazy, not crazy, but he might have opinions that people might view are crazy, and that's why he couldn't be a rapper and personality. He had to be the rapper or he had to be the personality. He chose one or whatever. But yeah, I do think that's interesting because I like that when I see a rapper is still a fan. Because it's like, oh, this nigga really love it like I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just not in it because he lost in the money or whatever. Like, he actually loved the art form. And that's something I can tell about you, that you have genuine thoughts about the art form. And if something is trash, I've seen you say on plenty of accounts, like, hey, this shit is not good. And Yeah,
Not good.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm definitely. I'm a fan, man. Like I'm a fan, and I got a opinion just like everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? But you just don't see niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's in that type of position or in that world, just like out throwing their opinions, unless that's their job to do. You know what I'm saying? Like now it was Joe Budden's job to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man. Like I ain't really. It doesn't mean anything. Like if I put out a tweet about my opinion about something that I don't like, that I know other people are going to feel the same way that I do, that's me gathering attention based off of my opinion. I should be gathering opinions and shit, attention based off my music and what I do, not based off of my opinion of what I feel like somebody else is doing or not. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, it is a double-edged sword because I want to participate in that, man. I'm part of this culture too. You know what I mean? Like, I got the same intake as the same way as y'all do. I feel some type of way about the Young Thug case too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if I say, I feel like Young Thug and them niggas was moving sloppy. Oh, Unc, you tripping, Unc? Boom, 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 Unc, you hating, Unc? Come on, man, damn. So yeah, it's interesting, bro.
Nah, for sure, man. Like I said, I feel the same way, man. Like I said, I guess you just gotta balance that or whatever, and find a balance. Like you said, as you get older, I feel like one thing that you work on the most as a mature adult is balance. Just life in general. Like you have to balance life because if you don't, like you will drive yourself insane. And you having a kid, family, music, you just got to figure out what's the balance, a healthy balance at that. You know what I'm saying? Are you in a spot where you found a healthy balance in life, or are you still trying to find that?
Nah, I'm still trying to find that, bro. 100%. I'm still trying to find that, my boy. Yeah, I'm far from a healthy balance. You know what I mean? But it's something that I am seeking for sure. And a lot of that comes with just, man. It's a man. Yeah, that's a very good question, actually, bro. Oh my God, why she calling me right now? Call me right now, please. But nah, that's a wonderful question. That's a wonderful question. So nah, I'm still seeking it, man. It's an everyday struggle, an everyday thing, man. Where it's like my battle so much with just different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the music shit. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make sure I'm still financially straight and raise my child and live the lifestyle that I want. Because that's what it is, man. It's like, man, I got the lifestyle I'm living, experiencing some of the lifestyle that I always wanted to have, but you got to keep it. It's one thing to experience it and start, you know what I mean, dabbling into it, but it's another thing to keep it. You understand what I'm saying? And to progress and to make it further. You know what I'm saying? So that's always just the long life term of figuring it out. And I don't have nothing set. You know what I mean? I don't got no IT job and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta do the rap shit. I gotta trap. I gotta do a whole bunch of other shit. You know what I mean? To make this shit make sense. You feel me?
Hey, keeping that success, keeping that money, that's the most important thing. Cause I done did stuff where I'm like I done had regrets and stuff where I'm like, maybe I should have went this way, or maybe I shouldn't have went this way, or maybe you know what I'm saying. And it's have you gotten to the point where you have maybe passed up on deals or passed up on things that you still think about to this day, like, damn, maybe I actually should have did this, or I shouldn't have done that, industry
uh,
wise.
uh, nah, not all the way. Really, not really. Nah, not really. I don't think I've got to that point yet where I've passed up something that I regret. And I've passed up on things, but nothing that I've like that's like notable that
Yeah.
I'm about to just like that I know that it probably have affected me. Nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I've definitely passed up on opportunity. I'm trying to think of one, man. I'm trying to think of one specifically, like that I could probably give to you, but I really can't think of one, like man, because I've really been been holding my shit down, man. You know what I mean? Like been holding my shit down, bro. You know what I mean? So if I didn't want to do it, I didn't want to do it. I
Gotcha.
didn't had no other influences. Like it was all me. You know what I mean? I had my reasons for not wanting to do it, and I think I'm a pretty, you know what I mean? Like I got pretty good judgment on that. You know what I mean? Like I haven't done nothing that was like, yeah, hell nah, bro. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, man.
Hey,
Hopefully not never, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because you got to analyze the situation, man. Analyze, see what's good for you, what's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yeah, but now, yeah, I've never like not done anything that I didn't want to do and look back on it and feel that I should have did it. Like, nah, we still going strong. You know what I'm saying? And we stand firm on everything that we do, my boy.
Nah, I like that. And one of my favorite judgment calls you made yet, you had sent me a voice message some years ago, and you was like, "Hey
Uh,
man, I'm finna drop this album, man, and I got your boy on here. I know you respect this man a lot." And I was like, "Who?" You said Navy Blue. And I was like, this nigga ain't putting out no tape with Sage, man. Cause I was like, Sage got this just such a very specific soulful sound. I was like, you know, he stab him up music. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm like, how is this gonna sound? But that was one of my favorite collab tapes of this decade so far, bro. You did your thing on that shit, bro.
thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, that meant a lot right there, man. You know what I'm saying? And you was definitely one of the first people I thought of, man, doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I know how much you fuck with bro, and I know bro fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So we still locked in, man. You know what I mean? I just seen Sage like the last time I was in New York, last show I had. He had slid through. You know what I mean? Him and Earl had slid through. You know what I'm saying? So still a good man, man. That was an amazing project. I think that project right there was like it was a shift.
Mm.
And it still plays a part, still to this day, you know what I mean? Because, man, when I got put on to like their music, man, you know what I mean? And it like changed the narrative for me a little bit, you know what I mean? It ain't really was about the gritty shit no more, you know what I mean? Like, it was cool to hear like that vulnerability, like, over them beats, you know what I mean? I'm already interested in those type of beats, man. My shit was a lot more darker, but I've been on them soul loops too, you know what I'm saying? But to hear niggas talk like that on them shits, man, was just like, man, I gotta be doing more. Cause to shoot 'em up, bang, bang, rap, boom, 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 like it ain't, you know what I mean? Like, how far can we really stretch that shit, you know what I mean? Like, we can't stretch it too far, for real, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm out here strapped, but I'm not out here just really running up on and catching bodies out this bitch, you know what I mean? So, we gotta make sure this shit, you know what I mean, is conducive to how I'm living, you know what I mean? And, you know, but the music that I make is something that can happen and will happen if nigga play with me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the single was a perfect, I feel like, depiction of that shift. Man on a Mission, that first single coming out,
Yeah,
perfect depiction,
exactly.
bro. You know what I'm saying? And you came through
Exactly.
with the classic ad libs, the snort. That's one of my favorite ad libs of that year. Niggas say snort. That shit was fire. But yeah, that like, cause you were talking about a lot. You talking about family stuff on there. Like you talking about a lot on that song right there. So I noticed the shift immediately when that video dropped. Fire song, fire song.
Yeah. Nah, you're right, bro. Like, it's funny that you even just said that, bro, because you hit it right on the nose. Actually, that's literally right on the nose. Man on the Mission was the shift, though, bro. Like, I don't even know how you just knew that, but obviously, if you could hear it and you could feel it, but that's literally what it was, though.
Man, it was that's such a good tape, bro. That's such a good tape, bro.
Thank you,
From the bars, what you said, nigga said you might push a nigga shit left, like what you said. I'm starting to think you communist or some shit like that. I thought that was hard. I mean, just
Yeah.
crazy stuff, man.
That's gangster, bro. Thank you.
What,
Yes,
man?
indeed.
So much
Yes,
on that
indeed.
tape, man. The lightweight was probably the one I
Yeah.
went back to the most. That was my one. I was like, the lightweight was insane. Just craziness, bro. So shout out to you and Sage for that tape, man. That was one of my most played for 2020 when that came out for sure, for sure.
Thank you, my bro.
What?
Thank you, my bro.
And,
Thank you, my bro.
and
I be performing in lightweight with like a live band now.
really,
Yeah, shit crazy, bro.
I remember you said. I remember a couple days ago you said you was finna go practice with the band. That's the same band.
Yeah, man. Yup. I got me like a little live band now. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely in the set list for sure.
Hey, the lightweight, that is one of the ones. And then I caught on to this tape super duper late, and I hit you up about it last year. As a man thinketh,
Yeah, man.
bro, that slipped past me somehow. I did not see it when it first came out. But nigga, that might be. I'm not gonna hold you. That might be my favorite Unk tape, bro.
Yeah,
As a
that's
man
mine. That's
thinketh
mine.
might be. That's
Yeah, that's
yours.
my favorite tape. Yup.
You was in
Yeah,
another
that's my
zone,
favorite
bro.
one. Yeah, that
Fountain
was my
Blue.
that was Yeah. Found Blue. That's my whole favorite take right there, bro. At this point, pretty much, like, I don't know though, bro. Cause Face of Jason fire though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Face of as above, so below. It's a couple of fire jumps, but as a man think of, man, just hit different. It's something about it that hit different for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It could be. I don't know. It could be the cover art, like the simplicity in the cover art, just like how the songs are just like. I don't know, man, but fuck, man, that's a good project, bro. That's a great project right there. It's about to come out. We about to drop that on vinyl probably like next couple like weeks or something like that. Couple like a week or two. But that's my favorite project, bro. I got Jay Versace on there, you know what I'm saying? Navy Blue back on there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I need to try. I don't know if this is out, but I need to see the production list on that. 'Cause I don't know the
you ain't
production
see the
credit.
production
I don't
list?
even I don't even know who's on there. I didn't know Jay Versace or Navy Blue was on there.
You got two jokes on there. Ooh.
Really? Yeah, is that out? Like, is the production credits out anywhere on the internet?
Yeah, I think it's on my Instagram page.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, I'll send you the post, but yeah, I'll send it to you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the production credits. Yeah. I got Versace on there. You know, two Versace Jones, two Navy Blue Jones. I think. Oh no, one Navy Blue. Nicholas Craven on there.
Nicholas Craven is
like,
yeah. I need to see this, bro. I need to see this production credit. No, because you know why I think I like it. I think the beats, like this might be my favorite collection of beats you rapped over. And you saying these names, it makes sense that the reason I love these beats so much, man. Because as soon as I heard Fountain Blue, you know a nigga feeling the song when a rapper's singing the sample. I hear you in the background. As sweet as you are. Hey, I heard you in that bit harmonizing, man. You feel me? Come on, man. That
100.
nigga. And my favorite song.
My shit right there, man.
My favorite song on there, bro. Nigga. I don't know why it's a bonus track, nigga. This should have been the main track more than music. Oh my gosh, bro.
You know, that's funny, man. That's cool, man, because that's a lot of people, some people least favorite track.
What?
Yeah, that's yeah, that's people, like when I used to look up reviews for it, I've seen like a couple of times that was people like least favorite track. I'm like, yo, what?
No, bro. How Matisse paintings? What you say? I told my homie don't be safe, nigga. Gotta be dangerous. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Niggas be trying to get me up out of there for some reason, man. But that track fire right there, man. Like,
that might be my favorite beat, nigga. That everything.
Yeah, that beat crazy. That's Grey Matter. That's my man Grey Matter. Like, yeah, that shit hard.
What?
That shit hard.
Wait, did people give a reasoning why they didn't like? I can't see how you could like hip hop and not like more than music.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. People be trying to get me out of here, man. Like, it's a lot of niggas, man. You know, I think what it is, man. Like, I think over the years, man, everyone who's like tried to get into my music and probably it didn't stick with them. I think those type of motherfuckers that I be talking about in my raps. You know what I'm saying? Not even on no funny shit. Like, I really have the theory that, because I'm a pretty braggadocious type rapper. Like, I notice in my raps, I have a lot of I's. Like, I speak I like an I or me, or, you know, I'm very talking about myself, like, every fucking line, you know what I mean? Like, which I want to change that, you know what I mean? Because, like, I'm still an MC, and I always see how I can make myself better, how I can sharpen up my pen. And what I can do is start being so self-reflecting all the fucking time, you know what I mean? Like, but the people that probably don't rock with my shit, it's probably why, you know what I mean? Like, I talk about myself a lot, man, you know what I mean? Like, me, and I don't think you this, you know what I'm saying? I don't think niggas this, and when I say niggas, I be thinking it be the niggas that be hitting that shit, and they can relate to that shit that I'm talking about them. You know what I'm saying? So, more the music, man, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I think it was a wonderful track. I had to put it on the album. Like, it fit the album wonderful. You know what I mean? I think that whole album from top to bottom is complete, bro.
It's so good, bro. And subject matter aside, let's go back to when I first interviewed you. I think my favorite song at that time was Sunny Liston. Sunny Liston, still crazy, and that was my favorite song at that time. From Sunny Liston to now, just as a rapper on like a technical level, you've gotten so much better, bro. Like you were already fired in, but it's like now you've gotten so much better since Sunny Liston to now. Like Sunny Liston to More Than Music it's like, bro,
Yeah,
this
it's
nigga
crazy.
has this
Yeah,
nigga's mastering it, bro. He's mastering the rap game right now, and it's beautiful, bro. It's
that's
beautiful.
gangster, bro. Thank you, bro. That means so much to me. You don't even know how much that mean to me, bro. Because I agree, bro. I really and you know what's funny, bro? You a funny nigga, bro. Like it's certain things, certain topics, and certain things you be pointing out that be right too on the nose. Like again, like Sonny Listen, like that was my favorite song back then too. You know what I mean? Still one of my favorite songs. Like, but Sonny Listen, like specifically, was my favorite. Like when I used to perform that shit too, it used to be deadly.
Mm.
You still gotta, I gotta get down to Florida. So you still gotta see me on the mic too. I keep telling you, I think I told you that before. You know what I mean? The live show, it really comes full circle. It brings it full circle. But when I used to perform Sonny Liston, man, it was an energy in the room, man, that used to just never could be fucked with, man, ever. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you, man. I definitely think I done upped it up a lot. And again, that's thanks to my peers. I'm around some of the best MCs in the world, bro. You know what I mean? Like literally, you know what I mean? Built connections and relationships with some of these niggas, man, that are some of the best pens in the world. You know what I mean? So it just automatically made me have to sharpen my shit up. It wasn't just all me. I'm around sharks.
Mm.
You know? And so for sure, I'm around sharks.
Man, and then
Like I said, like that navy blue shit. When I first heard the navy blue shit, I'm like, yo, this is a different type of shark right here, bro. This is a different type of shark right here, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I just never look back, man. You know what I mean?
hey, that's a special brother right there, man. Shout out to Sage. And then it's funny because we go from As a Man Thinketh into this latest project you put out. And bro, like I said, this gives me Face Adjacent vibes because it has like a very dark element to it, and you are spitting Sonetta crazy. All of these songs, like I said, you learn a lot about you listening to your music. Even the Sonetta reference, you know what I'm saying? Like that shows me like, okay, so he tapped in with that side. You know what I'm saying? So if you change anything, please don't ever change that because I enjoy learning about the artist. So to hear all of these references and things you make, never change that. That is like a very interesting aspect to you, in my opinion, as an
I
artist.
studied the wisdom taught by Sarnetta, ancient astrology that was far ahead of us. And yeah, hey,
Fire.
you gangster, bro. You gangster, bro, for sure. Yeah, nah, well, most definitely. I don't. The Fortnite's game, you know, I feel like, man, like that's like, I don't know if I could like relate to if it make me feel like the face of Jason, because the face of Jason, man, that's a gritty project, man. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, it definitely got some slower, more smooth shit on there too. But majority of that project, man, because majority of that project got all seven on there, and if all seven shit is on there, it's gonna be violins, and type of strings, and that dusty drum, that gritty shit. With this one, I know this one ain't that because the producer is more on some
Mm.
lo-fi, you know what I mean? Like soft samples, like airy type of samples, smooth shit, you know what I mean? Like this probably the smoothest, most like calmest record, you know what I mean, that I've ever dropped, you know what I mean, in terms of like the aggression and you know what I mean, being like hard delivery and shit, you know what I mean? And the topics is much more. I'm talking about family a lot on here too. I'm talking about my mom on here. You know what I mean? I'm talking about a lot of things. You know what I'm
You at the
saying?
bar about your grandma calling you from downstairs just to change
You
the
know what I'm
channel. You
saying?
know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So this one is a very light project. Like it's and I'm gonna do a series to this shit too.
Mm.
You're the first person that I ever dropped that way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do like a part one, part two, part three, maybe just three parts. You know what I mean? And I don't do that. That's something that I don't do. But I feel like this is a vibe that I want to carry it on type shit. You know what I mean? But with them lo-fi type shits, I got enough space to like really talk how I really want to talk, man. And again, man, I'm just trying to be as vulnerable and have the fans like learn about me as much as they can, man. You know what I mean? Because you're right, bro. Like we when you doing so much of the gritty of the, you know what I mean? You trying to uphold a lyrical image, man. It's so much that's missing out, man, from us learning about the artists and shit like that, man. And just, man, I got a lot of shit to give, man. I'm never gonna come to an interview and give you no one word questions. I'm filled with life. I'm filled with so much shit, man. I done learned so much, seen so much shit, good and bad. It's so much shit to give, you know what I'm saying? That I kind of want to stick in that direction right there. You know what I mean? Like it's just more easy on the ears. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot more easy on the ears actually. The songs are a lot more shorter. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that run the replay value back. For me, it do. You know what I'm saying? So the four nights game is beautiful. And it's going to get more beautiful. You know what I mean? And at one point, it's going to be an entire collage, and we're going to be able to put the first one, second one, third one all together. And it might be like one big ass album of just like vibes, bro. Just, you know what I mean? Shit you can study to. When we tell you what inspired me, my girl, right? When she do her work, she put on this YouTube video.
The
And it's like
lo-fi thing? Yeah, the lo-fi, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Cause nigga, I'm in school, so like I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to get out of it.
Bro, I didn't
That's
even
the
think about
direction that I wanted.
this. Does give that type like the four nights that does. I didn't even put that together, but like nigga, not to go off topic, but I have been. My summer school just started Monday, nigga. I've had work due every single day this week. It has not been fun, but I have
Right.
played this back to back. And usually when I like do homework, I play R&B or I play James Blake type music. I'm in that type of bag. I usually rarely listen to rap music unless it sounds a specific way. I've been playing Four Nights game back to back while doing the homework, and it works perfectly. So yes, not I'm glad you made the comparison because I didn't, but it works for sure for like doing homework and studying for sure.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. You know what I mean? But that's definitely the direction that I'm trying to, you know what I mean? More mood music. You know what I mean? And gym music. You know what I mean? Like that's if I could sum everything up, I'm making my transition from grimy to Jimmy, just gems, man. You know what I mean? I want to open a fucking jewelry store, man. You know what I mean? VVS ones. That's it. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm into, man. Because that's what means so much to me right now, man. It's a lot of so many gems that I gotta give to my son. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, now I just want to just start collecting them up and just start organizing them now. You know what I mean? What it's gonna mean the most at this point. You know what I mean? So even if I gotta slow my words down and slow my delivery down just to hit and to give you more of a direct meaning or something, I'm willing to do that shit, man. You know what I mean? If I'm willing to take the attention off the drums and off this shit so much and no drums. Now we just talking to you. Like Fontaine Blue was, man, that was straight therapy for me, man. You know what I mean? Like it's like a lot of I'm in a part of my life where I'm looking more for therapy than anything damn near. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what niggas gonna get out of me for the most part.
Hey, that's interesting that rap is kind of heading that direction with the Navy Blues and the Earl being vulnerable on track to
Yeah,
even
yeah,
somebody super mainstream like a Kendrick with his last
yeah,
album with songs like Father Time and stuff like that being very
yeah.
like, therapeutic and people like you as well. So I think that's a interesting direction if hip hop like goes that route because that's a direction that I feel like a lot of specifically black men need because you know how it is like niggas don't want
Yeah,
to bear their emotions and they got to cover it up or whatnot, so to hear
yeah,
young
man.
black men, that's what same thing with you, that's what kind of drew me to the Earls and the Navy Blues and the mic because it was like, man, these are like young black dudes being as vulnerable as possible on the track. It was like you don't really hear that on music or in real life, so to actually hear that was cool to hear, so to hear you doing that, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, man, got to, man. You know what I mean? And I'm still implementing the lifestyle with it, though. You know, I'm a fly, raunchy, nasty nigga. You know what I mean? Like, so I still gotta implement that into it. But you know what I mean? Like, man, I'm getting older, man. I'll be 30 next year, man. My son growing. You know what I mean? My girl, we got a good situation going on. I ain't out here fucking off like I used to. You know what I mean? Like, even within that, you know what I mean? I used to have a lot of like sexualized, nasty bars. My girl knew what I was doing just by listening to my raps.
Mm.
She know I ain't lying in my raps. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very honest in my shit. Like when I rap, it's about something that's like going on right now or that just happened not too long ago. You know what I mean? So she getting it, she hearing that. I mean, it could be a old back in the day Joe, you know what I mean? That I just thought of and I just wrote, but 9 times out of 10, man, like she was putting the pieces together off that alone. You know what I mean? So now I ain't really been on that type time no more. So you don't really hear them type of rhymes no more.
What
You know what I
song?
mean?
What song on As Above, So Below? You was
Harlem
wildin'.
Nights.
Hey,
Harlem
but
Nights.
you was in your freak bag on that. I was like,
Bro,
what this nigga Hills it is?
bro, if you heard the story inspired by that song, you would see why. You know what I mean? Like,
I was like, boy, this nigga popped the Viagra and went in the booth to record this shit right here, bro. This nigga wildin'. Hey, nah, I remember hearing that. Like, okay, this is
you a
interesting,
funny
man.
nigga, yeah, but nah,
Hey.
exactly though, right? Exactly. You feel me? So, but it ain't too much more of that. You know what I mean? I'm solid. I'm keeping my dick to myself these days. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? That's what time we on, man.
Hey man, I appreciate the talk you was talking on this album, man. What you say? You said pilgrims handed out the blankets I thought we could heal with. It did nothing
Man,
but kill shit. You know what I'm
huh,
saying?
huh,
Come
huh.
on now.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on now. Nah, that's fire, man. Like I said, this tape has been on repeat, and like you said, it's so short. You can play it back so many times and not even realize you like I done played this 5 times in a row, and it was you know what I'm saying. It's only been 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So fire,
Right.
fire, fire tape. But hey, I don't want to keep you here for too long, man. If you got anything else for the people you want to say, let it be known, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck with my nigga Erk the God, man. Y'all niggas already know that, man. You know what I mean? I got hella music, man. I'm mentally where I'm at, man. I like wanted to drop a project like damn near every month this year. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's still a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But I know how that could get caught up and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Niggas say, you know what I mean? Dropping like that, man. Like a couple of them might get missed. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how that goes. So, but what I'm saying is I'm dropping a lot of music this year. You know what I mean? Whether if it's every month, every couple of months, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty much back on that routine shit. You know what I'm saying? So me and my nigga Look Damien, we got the album we about to drop next month. Look Damien, he did the jump with the Honey Sweeter Than Blood album with me and Dash. You know what I'm saying? So me and my man, we back for another one next month. You know what I'm saying? I got hella albums I'm working on, man. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely looking forward to, the producers and shit like that. I'm open. My email is open. You know what I'm saying? I usually have it closed. But if niggas got some heat and it makes sense, they can send some good shit over, man. And we just working, man. That's pretty much it with me, man. You know what I'm saying?
hey man. For everybody watching, I appreciate y'all boys. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters, hold on. Before I even get to that, I gotta say one more thing. It's this nigga I follow on Instagram who sounds just like you. This nigga did like 18 years in prison. I think for like maybe like a body or something. He did some wild shit. And this nigga a rapper. He from New York, and the nigga named Zip with the Drip. I'ma send you this nigga page. This
Yeah.
nigga, he be doing raps, or he'll do like a rant. Like he'll see something and he'll be like some fuck shit. His like catchphrase, he be like, "Let's get into that, nigga." He's a crazy nigga, bro.
Yeah, send me that.
I'm finna send you his page when we get over here. If anybody wants to see this nigga twin, man, Zip with the Drip on Instagram, bro. Y'all the same nigga, man. But until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters go hate, players go play. Y'all holla at your boy.